This can't be love because I feel so well.
I didn't say what song we're playing, what key, or the tempo. So how did you guys figure out what was happening?
Since I didn't really know the song, I just tried to listen for the bass lines and the melody and try to figure out what's going on. And if you think in jazz harmony, there are certain ways that the chords move. So I just tried to think about listening for steps like 1, 6, 2, 5. Try to listen. Trust in yourself and know you're here for a reason, and then just play.
If you're already on the gig, for the most part, you've earned it. You've earned the right to be there. So trust it, believe it, and you know, sometimes you get nervous, but then you get over that. So for example, I was so honored to play with this great tenor saxophonist, Scott Hamilton. And he just started playing this song. So it went 1, 2, na na na, and I started playing on one beat, and the song comes on beat 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, ba 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 da ba 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 ba. For almost 2 choruses, I was mortified. I turned white as a ghost, and I couldn't. But I knew something was wrong, and the reality is they trusted me. I fixed it. I turned the beat back around.
Because I feel so well. But I love the look in your
We had a gig where the crowd was kind of loud, and we have these really important hits underneath the melody, but we weren't able to hear. So it was like, you know, like, and the hits were flying everywhere. But it doesn't matter, because once we get on, we nail it. When the room was ready for it again, we could hear what we were doing, you know.
I mean, we got fired from the job.
No, we didn't.
If you're on a gig and you don't know a song, and I do this as an audience member too, when I hear somebody playing music and I don't know a song, I go home and I want to learn it, you know, just to have another song to know. So it's especially important for the students too. Just don't beat yourself up if you don't know every single song. There's so many songs. So like I was saying earlier today, I always love I always love when I don't know everything. That would be awful. So I love having a challenge and something to learn. Yeah.
But along those lines, be your own teacher. You know, obviously you're in school, that's great, but even outside of school, and no matter what you're doing, you know, whether you're just starting to play music or you've been playing for 50 years, always be your own teacher. So that has to come from being aware. If you're not aware and you're thinking about what, you know, what am I gonna have for dinner tomorrow? Oh man, did I forget my keys? Oh man, what time's this gig over? You know, if you're focused on other stuff while you're playing, you're never going to improve. So just play simple and focus, and then you go, ooh, I need to work on that.
Katie Thiroux trio, but everybody has, everyone can say what they want, you know, and that's an important thing about music, is to be open, have an open dialogue. Not mean like, hey man, you messed up my solo and your chord sounded stupid. Not stuff like that, but like, hey, when I'm soloing and you're comping on the guitar or the piano, can you maybe try doing a little bit of this, because sometimes it gets in my way. Not saying you're doing it wrong, but just say, can you try something else so that it helps me a little bit. That's just about open communication. But on another note, you know, everyone can come in with songs, and Matt he listens to so much music, and he's constantly sending me emails and text messages to me and Martin, and I play with the other few piano players, like, check out this song, let's do this song, let's do that song. And he doesn't just say, let's do that song, because of course, as a drummer, he doesn't need to go on the piano and learn the melody or the bass line or something, but he always comes with a song and then an idea and overall an arrangement. So that's just another aspect of playing as a trio. It's not just, you don't rely just on one person in the group, or a quartet or a big band, whatever it is. Everyone has a say.
I learned with these guys is they just bring them and we play them by ear. So the melody and the harmony, it's such a great way to learn songs. Just play them, and never mind the paper. Don't worry.
Yeah.